versus C-Live, the Sora versus the Zelda.
Yeah, and I believe the hardest part of this matchup right now is how are you going to get in that Sora. One of the slowest like mobile characters there is. Like poor ground speed, not the craziest air speed, but once they get in there, are able to hit.
And we see that KayFlock has literally just been kind of abusing the projectile power of Zelda and literally just testing the waters like, hey, like, as a Zelda player, you pretty much know the kill condition, right? We're going for fairs and bears, right? Like that's what we're going to do. And the quicker we get the sweet spot, the better. And the higher damage you get, the better it is. And Clive not willing to commit to an up B right there.
Yeah, no. Just wants to like keep it grounded. Like, okay, I'm going to keep it safe, tack on the damage, and try to find more of a guaranteed kill setup. Oh, the misspace from free KayFlock. But I like that this is fire. And the up air taking him from under the stage. Free KayFlock takes the first stock.
Yeah. KayFlock playing very, very carefully. He's really aware of the the airspeed of Sora, kind of just trying to be careful of the meandering, and he knows that the out of shield options are very good as well. But man, C-Live is just getting pelted by these projectiles right now, and then the space that the Knight creates.
It controls so much area. All right, we got a bit more game audio now. And the reversal right there. Sora should make it back.
He should make it back.
Yeah.
Oh, I think was able to make it back off that. What an assault.
Yeah.
Like KayFlock off stage.
But 160. But okay, able to get that counter right there. Yeah, crazy, right?
Like he barely got live. Like it was like literally like the last possible like frame of that hurt box. Like it is wild.
Yeah, Sora needed to know why you paid for him. DLC Fire Pass 2.
Yeah.
Notorious for being really strong in the game.
You didn't pay for me to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh. Just like that. What a 2-frame right there by KayFlock. C-Live kind of on the heels at the moment, but I'm telling you, like Sora, like you said, man, like we paid to be DLC, and now you must pay.
All right. Oh, mistimed the Knight, got scooped up. All right. C-Live got to end this soon so they don't lose, have a high chance of losing. But the fair out of shield right there coming from Zelda.
Yeah, you got to make sure that your approach isn't necessarily that aggressive. Just because the options out of stage are just very, very good. I mean, the options out of shield are very, very good for both characters.
Yeah. And you're seeing Clive stand back, just respect the distance, but another out of shield fair. Gonna do it. Gonna do massive damage. 49%, 62 now. This is just tacking on for Clive. It's gonna be really tough. All right, both players ran up shield. Little stare down.
You can't just run up. Wow. Again with the Knight. This has been literally constant. And the Din's fire off stage. And we said this earlier, you have to be very, very careful about how you're testing the waters against a character like Zelda, because her out of shield options are extremely strong.
Yeah, no, some of the best in the game. That fair comes out fairly quick, fair comes out fairly quick, and they both are kill moves. So if you're in front of her or behind her, you can just be susceptible to these punishes right
Which
there.
is kind of why C-Live needs to be really, really careful about, the airspeed and the maneuverability of Sora, just because, you're a little bit of a moving target as you move in that space where the fair and the bear can connect. But we're here on Hollow Bastion, Sora's house, so the projectile game may be a little bit detrimental to. Actually, I take that back. It could be both for both. It could be good for both of them, considering that they have their own unique projectiles, but they're projectiles nonetheless, and they have the platform over the center to where it can do some good for them. Yeah,
I'm hoping to see some platform combos come out from C-Live. The ability to just use that platform, and the shark underneath, Sora with his big sword can just control so much space underneath there. And we saw free KayFlock try to go for the center platform a lot. And right there, is going to try to use it against him. Just get those sharks underneath.
Yeah, KayFlock is gonna hold shield. Good God, dare to fair. And you're gone, buddy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but C-Live's not out of it. Just managed to tack on a bit damage. 15% taken, but tried to get that neutral get up with the falling upper. Was not able to, but not gonna let that knight set up. The damage just keeps racking up.
Listen, I'm telling you, like we're gonna this is gonna be a thing for them, but we love the up tilt from C-Live trying to get the game back in control. And honestly, this is a point to where you got to kind of simplify the game plan. Yes, and continue to go for these 3-hit fairs and these gentlemen jabs.
Yeah. Okay, trying using the B reverse fireball. Just trying to get a good damage string going. Is that an SD? Oh, just barely grabbing ledge right there. And both players just looking at each other now. And that has been the 4th time the counter has not worked out for C-Live.
Because if I'm not mistaken, it undoubtedly would have just straight up killed KayFlock if it connected. But I think he mistimed it just by a small bit.
Yeah,
unfortunately, just got blown up for it.
He's just doing it preemptively, and it has been getting him horribly punished or killed. So, free KayFlock stacking on that damage, and we saw the counter come out again.
Yeah, KayFlock's ability right now to hold shield, and then not only that, to hold shield, but also just kind of just sit in certain areas and wait.
Yeah, yeah. We saw
and you know it was a sweet spot too.
Yeah, and counter working out right there. And you see why he's been thrown out so much. It will guarantee like a kill or massive damage if he manages to get a hit with it. But the damage coming from C-Live, just so much pressure. Not the best thunder, Aga.
You go setting up the knight right here, trying to apply the pressure into the corner.
Yeah.
And we call that all options covered, baby.
Yeah. He basically sort of fair, knew he was going to jump and said, yeah, checkmate.
Big time. So shouts out KayFlock having a real good time right now.
Yeah.
And C-Live trying to just stay alive. And do you go Sora for a 3rd time? If there was any time for a counter pick, it definitely would have been last game.
Yeah.
But now you're going to stay to your guns. Staying tried and true right here is Zelda versus Sora. KayFlock going to Battlefield. I thought it was small Battlefield for like 2 seconds. I'm like, hey, yo, this definitely might not have been the move for you. But I do like Battlefield. We're kind of spacing things out. Makes it a little bit better for Sora. Just because now you have these platforms that you can combo off of, and a little bit of escapability from with the projectiles as well.
Yeah, and unlike small Battlefield, we got the top platform to work with. So if you're in a situation where you need to reset, you can just go to the top platform. Yeah, and I like the use of these spells right here. Just the ability to apply pressure, but they just need to find a way to get a conversion through them. These spells do lead up into some kill setups.
Yes, this is what I was looking for from C-Live. You have to find a way to close the distance so the projectile game does not become that great of a factor, and that was really, really, really well done.
All right, but we're seeing sharking come from free KayFlock, but C-Live managed to get down with that dare. The parry, tried to catch the jump with the Dandaga. And C-Live coming alive.
Yeah, I think this Battlefield counter pick is exactly what he needed, because it's finally just creating an opportunity where he can just make some space.
Yeah.
Get a game plan going, and literally caught him once again with the run back forward smash, misspacing that aerial and that recovery. But kind of confused with the knight, got the pressure going for him, and then the forward smash for KayFlock.
Yeah, KayFlock just hit him with the day 2, man. Just know you're going to set the knight up one way, smash the other.
Wow. And I don't even think that KayFlock knew that was going to hit below the platform like it did.
Yeah. Okay, and now we're starting to see C-Live just counter through the knight. He is up a whole bunch, but it could be troublesome. if the stocks get even.
Trying to go for the elevator. Not going to be able to find it right here. Back to ledge, and here we go. You see that C-Live is clearly trying to go for, like, you know, little two-frame down tilt. But these combos, tried and true. C-Live finding a way to stay alive. And this is what I talked about earlier, player 4. He has to find a way to get back to the basics. Close the distance. Yeah. Go for those simple 3-string fairs, 3-string combos, and eventually you'll set up for something like that, which was, you know, the fair into the up smash, or the jab. No, it was fair up smash.
Fair up smash, ordinary up smash.
Yeah.
A bunch of store staples that are able to close out stocks really quick. We are going back to Hollow Bastion, and essentially we saw a more aggressive, as you were saying before, C-Live, and that seems to be the case on like what the adjustment needs to be. Hopefully we see Free KayFlock basically have an adjustment plan on that, and this is where the adaptation game begins, because now we see one player finding just manages to make an adaptation, but Free KayFlock manages to get out the up air, those up airs, and do 48% banjo.
Here we go, and I think KayFlock is starting to get a little bit privy on the situation, understands that, yo, like, I'm going to start doing combo breakers because you literally hitting me for an obscene amount of damage all the time. And you might want to slow down the pace and make your cadence a little bit more difficult to predict, so that way you don't end up getting countered by Sora as well.
Yeah, both players just need to start mixing up the timing slightly more. They're both doing things for the same beat. Okay, nice air dodge right there to get out. And we've seen the dominance of pressure come from Zelda. This ability to use that at night as a pressure and just gather so much stage control.
It looks like get hit with a dash attack right there. 72% on KayFlock. KayFlock clearly just trying to stay alive right here, and wow.
Yeah, I knew that was going to combo. Weak fair into night. Ricardo will be proud, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like, you know, the horrible part when you have to play characters like this. But Clive, C-Live, excuse me, staying privy with the ledge trumps and the combos on the platform to keep them alive.
Yeah, he was talking to me about that earlier, about like how no other store does that, and man, that was definitely a good mix-up right there. To get ledge and just hit them with a back air. All right, jabs come through, 29%. C-Live is not out. Oh, just no punish on the Zelda dash attack on shield.
There we go. Just a oblivion of projectiles going his way, but man, this has been a scrappy second stock for both these characters right here. Yeah. You see that C-Live is currently just doing a chase down. We see Zelda going left to right, left to right. She definitely needs a passport. I love the defense. Doesn't get to the ground fast enough for an up smash attempt, but gets hit by the fair, and that is going to do it for his stock. Oh my God. He's cooking, but gets the counter. Here we go.
Yeah, we're back to even stocks, Banjo. Got ourselves a game right now. But this is potentially, could be C-Live's last chance in this bracket if they lose this stock.
Here we go. Love the anti-air and love the follow-up, the weight.
Yeah. All right, reset the neutral. Down tilt, dash attack. Get attack on, go up percent. C-Live is getting away with a lot of side Bs. Tried to end it all right there, Banjo.
Ooh, wow, very, very risky. All this meandering off stage is not doing him any favors. The counter's worn off, able to get back to stage, and you have to be wary about that option on Zelda's shield. She is protected. She is divine. And that is why that fair hurts so much.
Yeah, no, he's done that so many times, coming off that ledge, that Free KayFlock had that scouted and was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for you, know you're gonna do it in my shield, and I'm gonna do fair out shield and end this game right here. Free KayFlock takes it 3-1 and to advance in loser side.
A little bit too much of an aggressive approach. A little bit too much of an aggressive approach from C-Live, unfortunately. Like you said, player 4, it was just like a lot of that offense eventually kept getting telegraphed. So they knew, hey, as soon as you hit my shield, I'm going to go for this knockout. If there's anything you want to look out for in the Zelda matchup, that's going to be the one consistent thing amongst most of them, right? It's like, yo, like I have Fair and Bear locked and loaded. So if you approach my shield and you hit it with a move that has a lot of end lag or